The stage is set for a grand cricketing spectacle as India and Australia will be facing each other at the world's largest cricket stadium, the Narendra Modi Stadium, the Motera ground as it has been known as, for the Summit ICC Cricket World Cup title. The two cricketing giants with a rich history and fierce rivalry will clash to claim the coveted trophy and etch their names in cricketing folklore. The Narendra Modi Stadium, the world's largest cricket stadium with a capacity of 132,000, will be buzzing with excitement as the passionate Indian fans cheer on their home team against the formidable Aussies. India's journey to the 2023 Cricket World Cup final has been nothing short of extraordinary. We've won 10 matches in a row. Let's look back at this unbelievable journey.
India kicked off their World Cup campaign with a resounding victory against their arch-rivals Australia. The match, held in Chennai, saw India chase down Australia's target of 279 with 6 wickets to spare. The performance set the tone for the tournament, demonstrating India's unwavering spirit and ability to handle pressure. India continued their winning streak with a comprehensive 8-wicket victory over Afghanistan in New Delhi. The match was a one-sided affair, with India's bowlers and batsmen dismantling their opponents with ease. The victory highlighted India's all-round strength. The stage was set for an electrifying clash as India faced Pakistan in Ahmedabad. The match was a high-pressure encounter, but India lived up to expectations, securing a comfortable 7-wicket victory. The win extended India's unbeaten streak and further asserted their dominance in the tournament. India continued their relentless march with a convincing 7-wicket victory over Bangladesh in Pune. The match was a clinical display of batting and bowling, with India showcasing their ability to control the game from start to finish. The win maintained their unbeaten record and sent a strong message to their remaining opponents. India faced a stern test against New Zealand in Dharamshala, but they emerged victorious with a hard-fought 4-wicket win. The match was a close contest, but India's batting depth and bowling resilience proved to be the difference. The victory kept their unbeaten run intact and strengthened their position as the favourites in the tournament. India's clash with defending champions England in Lucknow was again a one-sided affair, with India registering a comprehensive 100-run victory. The match was a display of India's batting prowess, with several batsmen contributing to the massive total. The win further cemented India's position at the top of the table and showcased their ability to dominate even the toughest opponents. India continued their run-scoring dominance with a mammoth 302-run victory over Sri Lanka in Mumbai. The match was again a one-sided affair, with India's bowlers and batsmen putting on a masterclass performance. The win not only maintained their unbeaten record, but also set a new record for the highest margin of victory in World Cup history. India's group stage match against South Africa was a fitting end to their unbeaten run.
All that is behind us. It'll be a new day, new game, and what we've done in the past will only be for the statisticians. The players will have to deliver once again on the biggest stage for the World Cup trophy. Rohit Sharma looking confident, his body language really giving it away. Karishma, you were there at that press conference. He said it'll be nice to win the World Cup, but you see, we don't want to get too excited about it before the match. Angad Bedi is also joining us live, and we have Rajinder Ramanath, former cricketer. But Karishma, to you quickly.
Definitely, Pranesh, we're talking about the body language of the Indian captain Rohit Sharma, and he was as calm and composed as he possibly could be ahead of the big final. He was repeatedly asked about what the atmosphere in the team is, what the players are feeling, and he did say that, there is a laughter going around in the change room, but there are some tense faces as well, and that is why this sport is so exciting to play and to watch. But Rohit Sharma again and again emphasized the importance of representing India. He said that the players know the expectations, they know the criticism, they know the accolades that they get. Many of the players have started wearing headphones because every time they're at the airport, all they hear is ki 200 marna hai, match jeetna hai, World Cup jeetna hai. So all of them know what 1.4 billion Indians want, but it is important to put all of that aside, put all the emotions aside, and bring in the professionalism of the sport that they play and play it as just another match, even though they know that this is going to be the biggest stage. And Rohit Sharma also said that, many of these players are young. This is going to be a dream run for them. Many of them are experienced, but this is what has been helping the team together. We saw Hardik Pandya got injured, how Mohammad Shami and Surya Kumar Yadav both grabbed that opportunity with both hands to ensure that India was on the winning side of every match that they have played. Dominance is the word that one can use to describe India's performance in this Cricket World Cup. 9 out of 9 wins in the league stage, a comprehensive win in the semi-final. And Rohit Sharma towards the end, Pranesh, said it's just about that one final push, and everyone is hoping that one final push is towards victory, and Indian captain is holding that World Cup trophy tomorrow.
Let's see what happens tomorrow. What we can promise is that in the run-up to that biggest match, this is the most immersive and exhaustive coverage on all fronts on Times Now. Karishma, Arunila, team of reporters from across the country getting us the mood of the people. Karishma, thanks for joining us. Angad, people are talking about what happened in 2003. It was India versus Australia in the World Cup finals. We couldn't make it then. Where were you? What are your memories of what happened then?
Yes, it did, and I just feel that it's अब हमारी बारी है. अब हम we have to prove ourselves once again. All the Aussies have also had a phenomenal World Cup this year, though they lost 2 games. But they've come back stronger. Also, I felt that they were slightly on the back foot against South Africa, but they won that game again in the semi-finals. So I feel that they've had more. The only difference that I see is that India has won games by very large margins and pretty much single-handedly. Australia has, they've seen defeat, and they have, I feel at one level, they have, come out of closer games and proved themselves. So that's the only difference that I see. India, unfortunately, have not been put under too much pressure. At one point, I did think that it was a pressure situation, but again, the bowlers came out in flying colors, especially Shami in the semi-final, where वो partnership थोड़ी बनी थी against New Zealand. But I just feel that right now, it just seems like an invincible team. But the test of it's cricket, that's why it's compared to life. Anything can happen. So I just feel that what we have done till the semi-finals to reach the final is now behind us. We need to forget about all of that, and we need to start afresh. And the team needs to, come together and think of the finals as being their most. Of course, it's the most important game, but they need to think of the final as the first game that they will play in the World Cup.
Now, Angad, let me ask you this, because we are talking about the mindset of the two teams, the psyche, the composition, really. Now, how is this team different from teams that have won the World Cup in the past? I mean, coming from the family that you come from and having followed the game for so long and so closely. What do you think is the difference between this team, the team of 1983, and the one that won in 2011?
Cricket has definitely changed and evolved. I grew up in the era of Sachin Tendulkar, and I'm very fortunate to see the best era of Virat Kohli as well. And for me, the 2011 team was very well balanced. It had some brilliant cricketers who had done extremely well. set records, won games. The opposition, the bowling attacks used to be extremely well balanced. I just feel that coming to 2023, also with so much of T20 cricket being played all over, where people like AB de Villiers have left such a huge impact on the game in T20 cricket. Cricket has him being called Mr. 360, and I feel that there have been, after that there's been involvement of new players coming in like Sky, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya has shined with both bat and ball once again, coming back after an injury. Unfortunately, he's not there to finish the World Cup. But I just feel that Pele, we used to be very top heavy.
Right. This is a more balanced side, and like Rohit Sharma also described in the pre-match press conference, he said players know the role that they are playing. Angad, welcome back. All eyes on Team India as they take on the mighty Australians tomorrow at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Rajinder Amarnath, your thoughts on this clash tomorrow?
Well, I think it's a great culmination of 2023 World Cup. Two of the best teams playing the final, and what an atmosphere at Ahmedabad. 132,000 people watching the game live. There was a time when people used to talk about MCG having around 100,000 people watching the game, and it was some sight. I think that record will be broken tomorrow once people just go in the stadium. And what a sight it would be to see a sea of blue. No doubt there'll be patches of gold and yellow in the middle. The flags of India and Australia will be fluttering all around, and what an atmosphere. And the best part is that two teams not only have played very good cricket, they understand the value of cricket. They also understand that team which plays better on that particular day is going to come out winners. Indian record, no doubt, is unblemished. They have won 10 victories on the trot, and they're going hammer and tong. No team has stood up to them, including Australia. So Australians also know they have a job in hand to stop Indian team from cruising easily. And the crowd definitely is going to be cheering Indian team. And so would be 1.3 billion Indians.
Right.
And it's going to be a great contest, I'm sure.
Undoubtedly, let's see whether what Rohit Sharma said comes true. He said enjoying the game is most important, and even the cricketing greats have said this, that these people know what they have to do. They have to enjoy the pressure, not think too much about what the result is. Rajinder Amarnath, as always, a pleasure having you on the show. Viewers, please